Hey everybody, welcome to the location ad extension for Google AdWords training. And in this one, we're just going to give you a general overview of the location extension, what its features are, and to help you kind of generate an idea of whether or not this is a good location extension for you or ad extension in general. And I'll give you my pros and cons from a personal viewpoint on this particular extension. We're going to go over setup in another training video. So this one is just a general overview. I'll show you an example and I'll give you an overview. So first and foremost, it's essential to understand what a location extension does for you. And a location extension gives you the ability to include your address along with your text ads. So let's go ahead and look at my screen here and I'll show you what this looks like in a search result. So here, we are looking for a will attorney for a last will and testament. And you'll see down here, you have an attorney's office here in Sioux Falls, and it's right on 100 North Phillips Avenue, number 705, Sioux Falls. And this is an actual attorney that's close to me. And this is what a location extension will look like if you have them set up. So the second thing that I want to go over with you is one of the coolest features about a location extension is you can increase your bids with radius bidding. So when you set up a location extension, which we'll go over, as I said, in another training, you can set, for instance, a 3-mile radius or a 1-mile radius around your business and increase your bids for users who are within that radius. So let's say you're targeting all of the city. Let's say you're in Mission Viejo, California, and you're targeting all of Mission Viejo, but you want to increase your bid for users who are specifically within a 1-mile radius of your business. You can go ahead and include a location extension and increase your bid to target users within a 1-mile, 2-mile, 3-mile radius of your business. Point number 3 is that the location extension, like the call extension, but in contrast to the site link extension, will run with your ads in any position. So top 1, 2, 3, or the right-hand column, you'll be able to see a location extension as you just saw in the example of the will attorney. So the primary use of a location ad extension is to target nearby users, and that's obvious, but you know, the primary function is that you can target users and increase a bid if they're, depending on how close or far away from you they are. So you're really wanting to, the concept behind the location extension is showing people where you are and being able to kind of relate with them and showing them, hey, I'm right down the street from you, and you can boost your bid so that you show up at the top for those users. The other thing it does is it establishes trust with the user. So even if you don't increase your bid by radius bidding and you just target a certain city and you include your location, it says, hey, I'm a real business, I have an actual office, here's my place, you can see it, you can stop by if you want, we're a real trustworthy face, we have a face, we're here. So establish trust and target nearby users. My only hang up with location extensions is the following, that if you are bidding with a location, with your address in the ad, my experience has been that you can actually deter people from clicking on your ads and acquiring your services. This would be primarily for a service provider, just because of the location. They may see another address that they recognize as closer to their home. So that's the only thing for me that I typically don't like about location extensions. I would rather, in certain instances, not include the location extension for that particular reason and just write really effective, really impactful, good ad copy and address the city or the county that I'm targeting rather than bid within a 3-mile radius and show my address. For instance, if you're a business and you're in the next city over from somebody, but it's only 10 minutes, there's no reason to alienate that user because your competition is on the other side of the city line and they think that this business is closer, so they're just going to deal with them. So That's my only hang up. I think that sometimes it can be counterproductive to what we're trying to accomplish, but there are additionally a lot of benefits. If you're a coffee shop, which Google actually uses in their example in their terms and policies, that's a good fit because you're not really going to target users, 4 cities away to come to your coffee shop. You really want to increase your bid for users who are going to be, walking distance or short driving distance or hit it on their way to work kind of users. So there are some businesses where it does work very well, and you'll need to make the determination on whether or not the business that you have or the business that you're marketing for is going to be a good fit for the location extension. Next up, we're going to be talking about call-out extensions.